Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.
Hello everyone. So today I am going to start a new chapter, equation of a straight line. Okay. So first you have to know what is the inclination of a line. Suppose it's y-axis and it's x-axis. So this is a straight line. Now we have to know what is inclination of a line. So the angle of inclination, or simply an inclination of a line, is the angle theta. Okay, is the angle theta which the part of the line above the x-axis, which the part of the line above the x-axis makes with the positive direction of x-axis, and it measured in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, it measured in anti-clockwise direction. So here the angle, the inclination of x-axis, here the inclination of x-axis is 0 degree. Okay, here the inclination of x-axis is always 0 degree. The inclination of every parallel line, the inclination of every parallel line to x-axis, it's also 0 degree. Okay, now third point, the inclination of y-axis, inclination of y-axis is 90 degree. So that means the inclination of every parallel line to y-axis, that equal to also 90 degree. Now the next thing is you have to know what is slope. Okay, so if theta is the inclination of line, if theta is the inclination of a line, then the value of tan theta, is called the slope or gradient of that line, and it is denoted by small m. Okay, remember that the slope or the gradient of a straight line is denoted by small m, and if theta is the inclination, then slope equal to tan theta. That means if theta equal to 30 degree, then slope equal to tan 30. So value of tan 30, that equal to 1 by root 3. If theta equal to 60 degree, then it will be tan 60, and value of tan 60, that equal to root 3. Now next thing is equation of a line. The equation of a straight line is a linear equation of x and y. The equation of a straight line is a linear equation in x and y, which is satisfied by the coordinates of every point on the line and not by any outside of the line. So that means each and every straight line, there are the coordinate of any point, and that will be satisfied with this equation. So suppose here some equation of x-axis is, always remember that equal to y equal to 0. That is the equation of x-axis. So similarly, number 2, equation of y-axis, and that is x equal to 0. That is the equation of y-axis. Now number 3, equation of a line parallel to y-axis, equation of a line parallel to y-axis and at a distance small a from it, that means from y-axis. So here the equation is x equal to a, that is the equation. Now the next thing is number 4, if a equation of a parallel line which is parallel to x-axis, the equation of a line which is parallel to x-axis and at a distance a from it, then the equation will be y equal to a. Okay, so here some tips for equation of x-axis, that equal to y equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Now a line which is parallel to y-axis and distance a from it, then equation will be x equal to a, and a line which is parallel to x-axis and distance a from it, then the equation will be y equal to a. Now next thing, if you find a equation of a line with slope m, if you find a equation of a line with slope m and y-intercept c is given. If you want to find an equation of a straight line or equation of a line with slope m and y-intercept c is given, then the equation will be y equal to mx plus c. Then the equation will be y equal to mx plus c. Now next we are going to know what is the point slope form. So here the equation of a line with slope m, the equation of a line with slope m and it passing through the point, suppose P is the point and here the coordinate x1 y1, then the equation will be y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, then the equation will be y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Now in the next part you have to know the 2-point form, that was first and second one, 2-point form. So here the equation of a line passing through 2 points, first one is a x1 y1 and second one is b x2 y2. Then the given equation or the form of the equation of a line that equal to y minus y1 by x minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so these are the forms of equation of a line. So now we are going to solve the exercise problems. So to solve the exercise problem we have to use this kind of formula here, y equal to 0, x equal to 0, or the formula y equal to mx plus c, or the point slope form that equals y minus y1 equal to mx minus x1. So we have to use this form to solve the problems. So here exercise 12.1 and here the first problem, find the slope of a line whose inclination is 45 degree. So here the answer is 45 degree, that means here tan 45 and value of tan 45 that equal to 1. So here the slope of inclination is 1. Now next one, that is 30 degree. So it becomes tan 30 as formula m equal to tan theta. So here tan 30 that equal to 1 by root 3. Now the second problem, sum number 2. In sum number 2, find the inclination of a line whose gradient is, so here sum number 2 where gradient is root 3. That means tan theta, what is the value of a gradient? Tan theta equal to root 3. Now if tan theta equal to root 3, that means theta equal to 60 degree. Now number 3, so here 1 by root 3, so that means tan theta equal to 1 by root 3 and as theta equal to 30 degree. So here sum number 3. In sum number 3, find the equation of a straight line parallel to x-axis which is at a distance 2 units above. Okay, so the line which is parallel to x-axis that equal to y equal to a. The line which is parallel to x-axis where is y equal to a, but it's 2 units above, that means the value of a equal to 2. So write down here y equal to 2. So here the equation will be y minus 2 equal to 0. So that is the answer. Now next part 2, where y equal to minus 3, as it said that 3 units below. So below means minus. So y equal to minus 3. So that means y plus 3 equal to 0. That is the answer. Now question number 4. In question number 4, find the equation of a straight line parallel to y-axis which is at a distance of, so first one 3 units to the right. Okay, so here the equation will be parallel to y-axis, that means x equal to a. Now next thing is it's 3 unit to the right side. 3 units to the right side means it positive, so that means x equal to 3. So x minus 3 equal to 0. That is the equation. Now next one, 2 units to the left side, that means x equal to minus 2. Left means negative. So here x plus 2 equal to 0. Now next, sum number 5. Find the equation of a straight line parallel to y-axis. Okay, again parallel to y-axis. That means x equal to a. That is the general form. And passing through the point minus 3, 5. Passing through the point minus 3, 5. That means here the value of a equal to minus 3. Okay, so x equal to minus 3. That means x plus 3 equal to 0. That is the solution. Now next, sum number 6. In sum number 6, find the equation of a line whose slope. So here number 1, slope equal to 3 and y intercept equal to minus 5. Okay, so slope equal to 3 and y intercept minus 5. Now you know the slope intercept form, and that equal to y equal to mx plus c. That is the slope intercept form. So here slope equal to 3, that means value of m equal to 3, and c is the intercept, so value of c equal to minus 5. So here 3x minus 5 and that equal to y. So y equal to 3x minus 5 is the solution. Now number 2, where slope equal to minus 2 by 7 and intercept y intercept 3, that means c equal to 3. So here y equal to minus 2x by 7 plus 3. Okay, so here LCM is 7. So minus 2x plus 21 into y. So finally it will be 2x plus 7y minus 21 equal to 0. Now next one, sum number 3. In sum number 3, here gradient equal to root 3. Okay, gradient equal to root 3 and y intercept minus 4 by 3. So gradient means m, so that means y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to root 3x and here c equal to minus 4 by 3. Now again LCM, and then finally you will find the answer. So here the answer will be 3 root 3x minus 3y minus 4 and that equal to 0. So that is the equation. Now the last one, sum number 4. In sum number 4, inclination equal to 30 degree. Inclination equal to 30 degree. That means slope equal to tan 30. So tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is a slope. That means value of m, and y intercept 2. So c equal to 2. So here y equal to 1 by root 3x plus 2. Now here LCM equal to root 3. So x plus 2 root 3 by root 3. So finally you will get x minus root 3y plus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now sum number 7. Find the slope and y intercept of the following lines. So here number 1, x minus 2y minus y minus 1 equal to 0. So we know that the equation equal to y equal to mx plus c. That is the y intercept slope form. So you have to convert this equation with as the same form of that. That means y equal to mx plus c. So first I am going to try to convert this equation as the like equation. So here minus 2y equal to minus x plus 1, and then y equal to minus x by minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2. So here minus minus cancel out, then y equal to x by 2 minus half. Okay, now this equation is as look like this equation. So if you compare these two equation, then you will get here m equal to half and c equal to minus half. Okay, here m equal to half, that means slope of this equation equal to half, and intercept y intercept equal to minus half. Now the next problem, suppose problem number 3. Okay, so in problem number 3, 3x plus 5y plus 7 equal to 0. Now again same thing, just write down 5y, y terms in the left side, and then x and the constant term in the right hand side. So minus 3x minus 7. The next thing is y equal to, just divide it, so minus 3x by 5 and then minus 7 by 5. Okay, so that equal to minus 7 by 5. So here m equal to minus 3 by 5 and c equal to minus 7 by 5. So that is the answer. Now next one, which one? Sum number 4. Okay, so 3 and then 4. In 4, x by 3 plus y by 4 and that equal to 1. So here y by 4 equal to minus x by 3 plus 1 and then y equal to minus 4x by 3 plus 4. So by comparing this equation with mx, y equal to mx plus c, then you will get here m equal to minus 4 by 3 and c equal to 4. That means y-intercept equal to 4. Now next, sum number 5. In number 5, y minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so that means y equal to 3. Okay, so if y equal to 3, that means here y terms is, that means slope. Okay, so if y equal to 3, that means here slope, that means value of m equal to 0 and c equal to 3. Value of m equal to 0 and c equal to 3. Now the next one, the last part in 6. So here x minus 3 equal to 0. The last part, x minus 3 equal to 0. Now here in this equation, slope cannot be defined and does not meet y-axis. So here the answer is, you can write down just slope cannot be defined and does not meet y-axis. Okay, now sum number 9. The given figure represent the line y equal to x plus 1 and y equal to root 3x minus 1. Write down the angles which the line make with the positive direction of the x-axis, hence determine theta. So here the slope, okay, so here the slope of the line y equal to x plus 1 and that equal to here as m equal to 1. Okay, here y equal to x plus 1. So if you compare this equation with y equal to mx plus c, then the value of m equal to 1. Now if value of m equal to 1, that means tan theta equal to 1. So theta equal to 45 degree. So the slope or the value of m of this equation, it's y equal to x plus 1 of this line equal to 45 degree. Now the next one, where y equal to root 3x minus 1. So here m equal to root 3. So if m equal to root 3, that means tan theta equal to root 3. So theta equal to 60 degree. Okay. So now in formed triangle by given two lines. Okay. So here a triangle formed and here the angle, the exterior angle is 60 degree. So this is the exterior angle and that is equal to 60 degree. So the sum of the opposite interior angle. Okay, so this is the exterior angle and which is the sum of the opposite interior angles. That means here 60 degree equal to theta plus 45 degree. Okay, 60 degree equal to theta plus 45 degree. So here just I repeat it again. Here this is the first straight line and this is the second straight line. Okay, so these two lines and the x-axis, these two lines and the x-axis formed a triangle. So this is the triangle in this diagram. Okay, now that is the slope of the first straight line. The slope of the first line that equal to 45 degree. And this is the slope of the second line that equal to 60 degree. So in this triangle, these two are interior angles and this one is the exterior angles whose value is 60 degree. So you know that the sum of two interior angles which is equal to the exterior angles. So that's why written here 60 degree equal to theta plus 45 degree. So from that theta equal to 15 degree. Now sum number 10. Find the value of P. Find the value of P given that the line, so here the line, the equation of the line is y by 2 and x minus p passes through the point minus 4 comma 4. Okay, so here the equation is y by 2 equal to x minus p and it passes through the point minus 4 4. That means it will satisfy the equation. So here the value of x equal to minus 4 and value of y equal to 4. So just put down the value 4 by 2, that equal to minus 4 minus p. So that equal to 2 plus 6 equal to minus p. So from that equation p equal to minus 6.